Hello everyone. Today's video I would like to share with all of you on how to optimize links on Microsoft PowerPoint for your business presentation slides. In this video, we will combine features on link with Morph Transition to create these awesome scrolling navigation slides. As you can see, we can scroll through the slide zoom into of the slide and come back to continue scrolling. Let me show to all of you on how to create this slide step by step. Alright everyone, let's jump into PowerPoint, and to save some time, I have already created a couple of slides so that we can focus on creating those scrolling navigation hyperlink slides. You can download this slide on Micro Credential platform and they are absolutely free, and follow along this tutorial. Alright, we have 6 slides in total. And on the first slide where we will create the scrolling navigation, let's make sure that Morph Transition, go to the transition, the Morph Transition is activated for this first slide, and now we can go to the Insert tab and click Zoom, choose the slide zoom. Alright, now let's just select slide 2 until slide 6 to create the slide zoom, and then click on Insert to insert the slide zoom into the slide 1 as our home page. While all the slide zooms still selected, go to the Zoom tab, click on the zoom border and select No Outline, because we don't need this outline for our slide zoom. And now, let's just spread them out. We spread them out to create a row of slide zoom. To keep those gaps equal, select all slide zoom, go to the Zoom tab, select Align, distribute horizontally, and then select Align to the middle, to make sure it's aligned horizontally. Once again, let's select all of the slide zoom and let's group them. To make it easier to move all the slide zoom around, let's make sure that you are activate the slide guides by clicking on the View tab, select Guides. We can see they have a line of the center of the slide where they can help us to make an editing of the slides. Now, let's move all the slides to the right. So that this first little slide zoom is in the center of the slides. The next step we must do is to select each of the slide zoom, go to the Zoom tab, click on the Return to the Zoom, which means that once we zoom into the slide zoom, And if we click once again, we'll come back to the starting slide, which is our home page. Unfortunately, we cannot set it together in one time. So, we must do it slide zoom by slide zoom. And one more thing I would like to do is for the slide zoom is add reflection to make it more aesthetic. Select all the tiny slide zoom . Go to the Zoom tab. On the Zoom effects, select Reflections and select Half Reflection Touching. Alright everyone, so this slide zoom looks great and they are ready, and let me show how we can add some navigation arrow to the right and left of the slides. Go to the Insert tab, select Icon and search for arrow. Select any icon of the arrow and then insert to our slides. Change the color of the arrow into white. Go to the graphic fields and select white and duplicate it to make it 2 arrows. But for another arrow, we want to rotate it to the left, where we can choose flip horizontal. Add another guideline by clicking Ctrl and drag the line to the right side and drag another line to the left side. Make sure the number of right and left sides are the same. And also drag another line in the middle of the tiny slide zoom. Drag the arrow to the left of the slide and another right arrow to the right of the slide. This guide will help us to align this both arrow on the same place. Resize the arrow if it's needed. Let me show you how to make this arrow clickable so that once we click, it will scroll to the right or to the left of the slides. Select the arrow, go to the Insert, Action, click on the hyperlink and select Next Slide. Then click OK. Go to the another arrow on the left, go to the Action, click on the hyperlink and select Previous Slide. On this first slide of our home page, we don't want the left arrow are visible in the slide. So, we move this arrow outside of the slide window. And it will come visible on in the second slide and so on. Okay, Everything is ready, and now we can duplicate the first slide by clicking Ctrl D. And in the second slide, we can change the position of slide zoom, where the second tiny slide zoom position in the center of the slide. Move back the left arrow into the slide. Let's give it a preview by clicking the slideshow. From the first slide, we can see when we click on the arrow, it would slide to the right, and if you are clicking to the left arrow, it would slide to the left slide. Next, we duplicate slide number 2 and repeat the step. Move the slide zoom to the left until the third tiny slide zoom to the center of the slide. Repeat duplicating the third slide, and then position the slide zoom until the next tiny slide zoom into the middle of the slide. Okay, all of these slides are ready, and let's check them out on the full screen. Starting on the first slide, let's make sure all the slide zooms are working. Click on the first slide and click once again and back to the home page. Click on the second slide. Awesome! And click back to the home page. And now, let's scroll to the right side of the slide and click on the third slide. Awesome! And click back to the home page. Let's scroll to the right once again. Look, everything seems to be working fine. And click on the fourth. And the last tiny zoom slide. Looking great. And now, we can scroll to the opposite side by clicking on the left arrow. Everything seems to be working just fine. And now, let's add one more features to this awesome navigation that allow us to quickly scroll through all the slide zooms. And to do that, just go to the Insert tab, go to the Shapes, and select Oval. To draw the circle, make sure your fingers clicks on the shift while drawing the shapes. Let's give it white outline. And no fill. And position it in below our slide zoom. Drag it a little bit on the right side from the slide center because we'll have to use two circles. Duplicate the circle by clicking Ctrl D and put it on the left side. And fill it with a solid white. This white is to indicate that this circle is active. Next, we have to insert some action to this circle. by selecting the circle on the right side. Click on the Insert tab, Action, click Hyperlink, and select Slide. Choose the slide number 4 because in this case, slide number 4 is the last slide that have a slide zoom navigation. Okay, and then click OK. Next, select the circle on the left side, Action, click on Hyperlink, and select First Slide. Click OK. Okay, that's good. Okay everyone, the circles are ready. We can select both of them. Let's just copy them. And let's paste them into the rest of the navigation slide. On the slide number 4, let's make sure that now the circle on the right side change to the white fill. Okay, this indicates that the slide have reached at the end of the navigation. And the circle on the left side, let's make it no fill. Awesome! Okay everyone, let's check it out on the full screen. Let's check on these navigation bubbles, and once we click on the right bubbles, we scroll to the end, and once we click on the left bubble, we come back to the start. So they are working as expected. That's awesome! Congratulations everyone! Now you know how to create this awesome business slide presentation by optimizing the link features in Microsoft PowerPoint. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.